Cheers everybody, welcome back to another beer review, and this one we've got an interesting beer. We have got a Grisette. Now, anybody out there know what a Grisette is? A Grisette originated from mining. Miners used to drink Grisettes. We're not talking about the uh, English miners. The Grisette originated from the mining regions between France and Belgium. And you could say it's what a saison is for farm workers. A Grisette was the equivalent for miners, if you know what I mean. Now, I don't know if this is a trait with them. The Grisettes, this is only about the second Grisette I've had on this channel, but Grisettes are relatively low in ABV as well. So we're off to Burning Sky, a brewery which I should do more of, but I haven't. I think it's only my second review from Burning Sky. And this caught me eye in Trembling Madness last week, and this is their Earl Grey Grisette. Now, I love tea. I love tea-infused beers, and I think this will be very, very refreshing. This is clocking in at 3.4% ABV, so it's not strong. Nice looking can. There's the blurb on it, which I should read to you when I get my spectacles on. There we go. It says this small beer was brewed using a classic malt bill, lightly hopped with Celia and crystal varieties, then infused with Earl Grey tea in the copy and pure bergamot off after fermentation. Super refreshing with delicate floral and citrus notes. It sounds great. Sounds great. So without further ado, let's crack it open, shall we, and see what it's all about. Let's get a whiff. You straight away get that floralness of Earl Grey tea, that slight floral herbaceousness you get with Earl Grey tea. It's a lovely aroma. I do drink a lot of tea, to be honest. Am I a tea connoisseur? I do like Lapsang Souchong. That's fantastic tea. Darjeeling. I suppose I am. I drink more tea than coffee. The flavours you can get out of tea for me are a lot more varied than what you get in coffee. That's my own personal opinion. You know, a cup of tea for me sorts it all out, doesn't it? A cup of tea always sorts it all out. Any problems you have, put the kettle on, have a cup of tea. You know, have a cup of tea. We'll talk about it and we'll sort it out over a cup of tea. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Sort it out over a cup of tea, put the kettle on. So, beer in a glass. Slight haziness to this, like lemon drop in colour, loads of carbonation, going up to a thinning head. Again, that beautiful Earl Grey tea. It's lovely. It's so refreshing. Straight off. So, I'm going to go in. Cheers, everybody. Lots of carbonation. The carbonation is so busy, it reminds me of a spritzer in a way. Buzzing around in your mouth. Going again. Really light in body. You do pick up the bergamot, but it's so delicate yet so refreshing. And I really, really like it. It's just got a nice, refreshing alternative to, to a lot of the beer styles you see. It's nice. It's very much a day like today. The sun's coming out. It's gonna get hot. It's one of them. That carbonation's it's like the carbonation. It reminds me of a brute IPA even, because remember brute IPA. It's not my favourite style, but the carbonation is just buzzing in your mouth, and it's kind of like overload. but for me, it suits this beer. It certainly does. One more for the road. It's really good. It's really good. Different. Very much different. Boys and girls, if you love your tea, you love this. Earl Grey Grisette gets my seal of approval. That is really, really good. It wasn't that expensive in craft beer terms. I think it's just over two quid a can. You know, it's a low ABV beer, but there's, you know, it doesn't matter. It's not all about the ABV. If the brewer can get the taste and the best out of his recipe, you know, that is what it's all about. If you can get a really tasty beer, not strong, you know, it's just as enjoyable as a big one. That gets a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching this beer review. Full of gas. See you on my next one. Bib bib.